he's not too unfamiliar with, but as I say that, the Pokemon trainer seems to be the character pick for Ralphie as we take things to game 1 of this winners finals. One person's going to go to top 16. The other's going to have to fight their way in losers for that final spot.
Well, let's see it happen. Town and City is the first. And, you know, I want Ralph to stick mostly to his Squirtle. Me and him talk a good amount about this character and about the game. Both agree that Squirtle is definitely like one of the better parts of Trainer. And as far as what Squirtle brings to the table, it's a lot of combo game. It's a lot of combo game, a lot of kill potential. And while Ivysaur, you're going to have to rotate through all your Pokemon no matter what. You can't just really stick on one.
Right.
But Ivysaur, it's really easy for Peach to break zone on Ivy, and he can't get as much off of Razor Leaf anymore. So it's a lot of fishing with back air, trying to catch out a jump with Nair, or just like basic juggles. You know what we see. We see the up smash, we see the up airs.
Yeah, now we're going to see the Charizard come into effect, and definitely a character that will and can seal stocks early, but before you seal the stocks, you got to rack up that damage. Only 46% dealt on this Peach, so right now is the time to do so. And there is definitely something that's been buffed so well, and that so has that back throw into back air. You know, that does convert a lot, but BlazingPasta just fully aware of what is happening around him.
That was cute with the turn of it.
That's a little style for us, you know. 176 already dealt on this Charizard, though, putting him in a very, very scary state. And as I say that, all it took was one slap to the face to seal stock.
All right, that's a Stitch Face in hand. See if Ralphie can get that out of play. Instead, he's just going to eat fat damage right away.
So much damage dealt with that Stitch Face. And now, once again, you know, Ralphie still can seal the stock and still can bring this back, but
almost definitely.
Yeah, after that Stitch Face to the face, you know, it's pretty hard to say, you know, whether he's feeling a little bit of a concussion after that one.
Like, he didn't need that free damage. Pasta has no issue with getting his own damage, but he's also just running into aerials, tying things up.
And now opting to go back to the Squirtle. Very, very bold, especially in a position like that, sitting at 89%. But you know what? Squirtle is one of the combo masters for PT. But it seems like he is also one to lose the stock for this situation. And now down a full stock, but here comes Ralphie trying to respond back with some little string of his own.
Yo, I'm going to be real with you. I don't think I've seen Ivysaur pick up an item until just now. And it makes sense that Ivysaur picks it up with her mouth, but like, ugh. She's munching on a turnip.
I mean, his mouth pretty big. Like,
yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh, that was actually pretty sick coming in right there. And that's all she wrote.
Ralph got the Twitch clip off it, so you know it's a win.
That's
no matter
all
what.
she wrote. Ralphie coming in clutch with that stock, and now bringing this back to even Steven. And now here we go, trying to get those little conversions, but it seems that Ralphie, you know, slowly but surely could bring this back, even though he sits at 48%. BlazingPasta trying to find a way to respond, but it seems the Razor Leaves are going to be coming into effect. Ralphie just going to throw this out just because he can do so.
No matter what, he's going to have to rotate on into Charizard. That's still plenty of damage potential. Still able to hold on to that stock pretty well. But how long can Ivysaur come out to play? Whiffs his grab. Pasta's doing a great job of also checking Ivysaur as far as like when to stay in and out of shield, when to just put out an aerial, or even just stand there, threaten Toad. Back here from out deep, almost threatening kill off of some suspect DI, but Ralphie's staying in there.
And finally, Flare Blitz able to snap ledge.
Back throw.
A back throw will definitely seal the stock. That's all she wrote. You know, I always wonder where Toad comes from exactly from Peach. Like, where is she hiding that Toad?
I don't know. He's just sort of chilling. We've also seen characters from Mario just like appear out of puffs of smoke. So like, I want to believe that Toad just like teleports in. He just comes through. Oh, we're getting the beautiful play once again. Gosh. Turnips coming down. Razor Leaf into the connection.
Sayonara.
Chef's kiss.
And as we see that was a pretty solid stock coming in from BlazingPasta there. That back throw definitely going to seal the deal at 200%.
Why does Toad put out his butt too when she throws? He doesn't got to be involved. He comes through to pummel, literally just beats you up. But then he poses with Peach.
You know, it's just weird what Toad does exactly.
Yo, he just feels himself. Really makes you wonder why Toad isn't in Smash as a playable character, but we're not going to get there today.
Hey,
you never know.
There's more DLC to come, so definitely a heavy sleeper character. Not something, you know, I'd expect, but hey, if he ever comes out, I'm not even going to question it. But I am going to question how all this damage got racked up so far on Ralphie as he sits at 101%.
Oh, Pasta just decided to remind the crowd, was like, hey, I could win this tournament. Hey, I'm going to win this tournament. Watch me win this tournament. So he just decided to put down a bunch of numbers down onto Ralphie, and just like that, forward throw is extending the play even further.
Oh,
Ralphie finally putting some numbers of his own down, but 139 before you even get a chance to play the game.
But you know what? I mean, Ralphie kind of slowly brought this back, you know, a 47% string and then some. He's still going to rack up that damage. That Ivysaur is still going to live it out, but how much longer? That was a winky face, I believe. But whatever that was, it's still going to put him at 162%. Still a very scary situation. Back throw. Not going to seal it yet.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
yep.
a snipe.
Just enough to get the job done. I was doing a bit of doubting for the Ivysaur, but Ralph has been playing the matchup out really well. He's just getting caught out on these edge guard situations. Pasta's been super consistent with catching on poor landings and then making sure that if he can't hold the ledge for long, he's making someone pay heavy damage for being at the ledge. And we're back right at the kill toad, but forward smash with the golf club actually managing to reach just a little bit lower, put on some even more damage. Oh, you're vile for this one.
Yeah, going to go for a raw forward smash. Nothing going to convert there. And now Ralphie's sitting at a very, very high and scary position. And that's all she wrote with that second stock. One up, he's going to seal the stock and put him in a bad situation. Once again, 2 stocks down.
Ralph is in heavy autopilot mode right now. This is kind of hard. Like, game 1, fighting chance. Game 2, if Ralph is able to squeak away these 3 stocks from Pasta and bring himself back in, very strong likelihood he could take this set. But right now, it's very grim. He's just running into Pasta. He's trying to slow the match down, bring himself back into it with the Razor Leaves. And I like it, but it's not a very effective zoning tool because it gives Pasta so much time to position himself.
Oh my gosh, and that would have been such a great conversion. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We'll take what we can, but nice awareness from Ralphie. He's sealing the stock the way that he did. But now, once again, you know, that's 1 stock. He still has 2 more stocks to deal with. And as he sits at 102%, BlazingPasta not letting this man touch the ground whatsoever.
Back air and just the roll on the stage. Spacing with back air hasn't been working out for Ralphie. It's putting him in such dangerous positions over and over again. Down air even catching further. Switch to the Charizard, just getting himself back on stage. And it does give him enough time to shield, but look at all of that. Just like that, Pasta bringing down the beat. And he takes himself out into top 16.
Oh yeah, that was such a phenomenal performance coming in from Pasta, solidifying himself into top 16. We're going to have to see a little bit more of him later, if not tomorrow. When is top 16 start?
Top 16, I believe, is later on tonight because we've got top 8 tomorrow.
All right. So we will be seeing more of Pasta later to come as he solidifies himself to the top of winners semis for top 16.
Yeah, that's the important part.
That
Staying